What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Red Tripper. It's me again here, your boy Mario Singo. Peace, y'all. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing safe, being safe. Hope everybody's doing fine because I know the numbers in Malaysia right now is getting a bit mad. It's getting crazy out there. Just stay safe, stay home. If you're going out, follow the proper SOPs, and we just gotta do it ourselves, man. We can't depend on the people up there who's making decisions because they're doing fuck all. Yes, I'm just saying it. They're doing fuck all. So we gotta look out for ourselves, and we gotta be responsible ourselves to get the numbers down. So yeah, please be safe, follow proper SOPs, and I'm very optimistic that we as the people as the rakyat can bring the numbers down ourselves. All right, so moving forward, the reason why I'm back, yes, I know I've been missing for about 4 months now. I'm sorry. I kind of fallen off the bandwagon a little bit. I hold my hand up high and say that I've not been as consistent as I wanted to be this season. Because what, I started this channel, this fan channel, the Red Tripper, uh, in the about August 2019. That was the start of the 2019 and 2020 season. So it's been going well, and the pandemic happened during that season. Pandemic happened during this season, and as I said, I kind of fell off the bandwagon a little bit, and didn't wasn't as consistent as I wanted to be in this channel, and so kind of took a 4 month hiatus. 4 month hiatus. But anyway, throughout these 4 months, well, I must say this: throughout these 4 months, what I noticed that there were many other fan channels that they were popping up everywhere in Malaysian fan channels. To be exact, there were many Malaysian fan channels that were popping up, and I was proper entertained by many channels because it's good to see that. It's good to see that because we know Manchester United has a huge fan base here in Malaysia, and it's good to see that our fans having platforms to give our opinions, to have our voices heard. Because when I started off in the end of 2019, it was a bit lonely. It was a bit lonely in the sense of the fan channel thing in Malaysia. So, but right now, throughout this whole 4 months, I've been proper entertained by a lot of other channels that have popped up, and it's great to see that. And keep on doing what you guys do, man. And let's show everybody why we're the biggest club in the world, and show hopefully Malaysia will be recognized as that as well by the people in Manchester. But anyway, I'm back. It's because of it's the end of the season review, and I got to give my opinions on what I think of this season. Though I haven't been creating videos or creating content, I've obviously watched matches and have my opinions, and you know as I said, there are many fan channels right now. It's great to see that because uh, our fan base is so big, and we're bound to have people with different opinions. And sorry, and everybody has their own opinion. So it's great. It's great. So this is my opinion. This is my opinion. What I feel of this season. All right. So I'll just go through a little bit of what I've written down here. Okay. So uh, first thing, second place. Second place. Uh, from last season we were third place, and now we're second place. And you must say this. You must say that at one moment, yes, we were at the top of the table, and everybody, can this be it? Can this be it? Obviously not. Okay, if it were to happen, okay, if we were at the top table and say that, it would have been purely on luck, not by capabilities, not by our team or whatsoever. It would have been purely by luck. Like other teams would have needed to fuck up real bad, you know. But City showing why they are the I very difficult for me to say this, but City just basically showed why they are currently the best team in Europe. Okay, you got to call a spade, and they are currently the best team in Europe. And and we are so far away from what City is. It's ridiculous how far away we are. That we're not even close to the finished article of what the Manchester United team is all about. So, but we are in second place, and this is why I gotta give credit to Oli. Okay, this pandemic was crazy. The amount of games that the team needed to play this season was insane. uh, Games in amount of time. Every other day there's a game. Every other day, there's a game. Especially if you're in Europe as well. You got juggle this, juggle that, and I have to say I gotta give it to Oli because the way he managed the team, United's fitness. Our injuries, yes, there were injuries here and there, but look at the other teams that were properly affected by the injuries. They couldn't recover. They could not recover from the injuries that they sustained. Um, for instance, the likes of Liverpool, they lost Van Dijk, they lost a couple of centre backs and all that. They couldn't recover. But I believe that Oli kind of managed it well, in the sense that we got into the top four position, and then we kind of stayed there. And then we were first, third, fourth, second, and right now we ended up in second, and comfortably second as well, I would say. So gotta give it to Oli that even though with the squad he had, the quality of players that we have is not. We can't compare to the quality that Liverpool has. We can't compare to the quality of Chelsea. Obviously can't compare to the quality of City. The squad depth and the squad in a whole, But Oli managed to somehow managed to manage this bunch of players to be consistent enough to. As I say, consistent enough. We were not consistent enough this season. That was our problem. That was one of our biggest problems. But in the sense that he managed the team well, that we were consistently, basically in the top four, and throughout the whole way. Uh, not counting the early parts of the season, but and to finish second behind the best team in Europe. I'm not saying that's an achievement that we should applaud and all that. No, definitely not. We are Man United. We should be at the top of the table. But with the current squad that Oli has, with the so-called PE teacher tag that a lot of people have been put on him, from pundits to ex-players to even our own fans. Uh, I kind of think that he kind of did well. He kind of managed it well for us to be in second, and then which obviously it's not a great achievement as I said, but it's good. It's good that there was progression from last season, because last season we were third, and what else? Oh yeah, we're unbeaten away. We're unbeaten away, and I think we've equal Arsenal's record. Is it? I think we equal Arsenal's record, or is there's like two more games to beat Arsenal's record, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, unbeaten away from home, which is kind of a good record to have, but with the amount of home games that we screwed up, it doesn't really feel right, because you gotta win at home, man. You gotta win at home, and if you look at the table, I think we drew 11 games or so. If we won half of the, I think, yeah, at least half, or I think if we won 6 games out of the 11, we would have won the league. That's how mental it is. If we won 6 games out of the 11 fucking draws that we had, we could have won the league. In this pretty insane season. But yeah, we have definitely need to change those draws into wins next season, because we cannot go ahead like this, in this state next season, because next season, Liverpool's going to get their full squad back. Van Dijk is going to be back. Chelsea is definitely, I think Tuchel is going to do an awesome job there. Probably he's going to get his players in as well, because Roman Abramovich is basically, money like that. So, and we cannot rest on our laurels. We cannot think, oh, we're second place. Well, we do look at us. Well, We cannot think that we have to attack. We have to attack, right? And we are in the finals of the Europa League. No more semi-final man, So that's great. That's kind of it's not obviously you're a hard. I know, I get it. I'm a hardcore United fan as well, And we look at this. Wow, oh fuck! You're celebrating second place. You're celebrating being in the finals of the Europa League. No, of course not. Not of course in the sense like wow, oh, thank you so much. We are there. No, but it is progress. It is progress, and uh, you cannot deny it is progress from third to second and semi-finals to final. It is progress, and I would say it's the best team to watch since Sir Alex left. You know, it is because we dreaded watching football under Mourinho. We dreaded watching football under Van Gaal. We didn't give a chance to Moyes. But this team, when I watch this team, and sometimes when they are winning and all that, I could remember the times when Jose was in there, Jose was in there, or Van Gaal. And I remember going into games, watching games that time with that feeling of, are we gonna lose today? Are we gonna fucking lose today? That feeling. Are we gonna lose again? You know? But this season, I didn't have that. I didn't have that. What I had this season was we should have fucking won that game. We should have fucking won that game. You know? So it's the whole mentality switch, and I kind of like it that way. That's why I feel progress, And as I said, okay, then when you look at it, second point, players, the likes of Luke Shaw, an amazing season. Such an amazing season he's had this season. Uh, Greenwood as well. Then I have Maguire. Maguire is one player. Maguire, this is where I'll bring this up again later a bit. Or maybe just say it now. You know how Maguire was getting shit from our own fans. Even I'm guilty. Oh, slabhead. What is he doing? What's this? Everybody, but more extreme comments from different fans. They 80 million for this bullshit refrigerator. Get him out of my club. What kind of captain, blah, 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 we had, and blah, blah, blah. But Maguire played almost every game. He could have played all the game except for the injury, which it was not a fitness thing or whatsoever. It's just somebody fell on his leg. And he after he got injured, that's when we realized how how much of a presence and how important he was actually to our defense. Because as you can see right now, we are pretty much scrambling just before the final to find what is our centre back pairing because Maguire is injured. So yeah, I would say that Maguire as well, silently going about his job and doing well. And Bruno, of course, Bruno coming in, and Bruno last season itself when he came in, I know how much of a difference he has made, and you can see this season as well the drive from the players. The mentality is there, and it's great to see. It's nice to see. It's great to have that kind of feeling back. It's not complete. Definitely, don't get me wrong. It's not where we want to be at all, but that feeling is kind of back. That feeling is kind of back. That United feel. Yes, we might see the pattern of play. A lot of people might argue, what the fuck are we doing? Why are we playing this double pivot with Fred and McTominay and all that? But the feel of the team feels good. Can I say that? It feels good. It feels good to be a United fan again because I know that for a lot of people that during Mourinho's time they hated it. They hated it. And so it's good to have that. And another plus point is this is another thing that you got to give to Oli as well. Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba has pretty much been silent this whole season. Even shitbag Mino Raiola has not had much to say. And that you have to give it to the manager. He managed the situation well. So Oli, though he is not, as I said before, I've said it many times, Oli is not like the modern day kind of manager style, which is Pep Guardiola and Klopp. Very hands on. They are involved in every training session. They come up with the tactics, this and that and all that. They are basically they are the your team. Basically, your team is a chess. but the chess, all the soldiers, blah blah blah, the king, the queen, the horse, and blah blah. I don't really know chess. What the fuck am I talking about? But yeah, but so Klopp and Pep plays it. You can see Klopp on the sidelines. He's telling you how to play, which is the modern day manager. You get all of them. They are tacticians. The modern day manager are tacticians. But Ollie is a bit. He's a bit of a throwback. A throwback of the older time manager where you deal with players. I handle this place. I know this job. Manchester United. I know how big is this job, and I know the pressures that come with it. So I know that I need to be. I need to manage my players. I need to handle them, and being a people person, and Ollie is obviously a people person, and having that touch is very difficult to have because, like I said, Mourinho was a good manager as well, a good coach as well, but he didn't have that. And the reason why Ollie has that is because he understands he's a United player. He was United through and through. So he understands that maybe in our way, the United way is different. It's different. It goes down further to the core. So, but obviously that we can dive into that. It'll be very long, and I would love to have this conversation with other United fans to have a conversation about this, and no, let's see how it goes in the future, man. But anyway, so the next point, uh, oh yeah, as I said, Molly managed the fitness well. At the same time, we finished second. This is where we need to now attack. Cannot rest on our laurels, as I said. I know it's been pretty frustrating watching McTominay and Fred play this whole season, but we had to. There's no choice. A lot of people were angry for Ollie for playing the double pivot. Why is he playing double pivot? Why is he playing the double pivot? But you have to understand he's with the players. We are watching 90 minutes. He's with the players every single day. He sees things that we don't see. So a lot of people are calling, why isn't he playing Donny? Why isn't he playing Donny? Yes, Donny is a great player. He's a great, fantastic player. But as Ollie's mentioned many times, it's about the balance of the team. And we know that our centre back is a problem. We know we don't have proper CDMs. We know that Scott, McTominay and Fred cannot do the job themselves. They have to do a job, both of them. So what we need to do now is strengthen the team. We need to get a proper centre back in to partner Harry Maguire because Lindelof is not robust enough for the Premier League. While his opposite, Bailly, is robust but very careless. And then we have Tuanzebe, who I think Tuanzebe should have been given a bit more playing time this season, but maybe inexperience sometimes gets to him. But we need a strong foundation at the back, and this is where we need a proper centre back to come in to partner Harry Maguire. And a lot of mentions of Varane, and Varane would be perfect, I feel, with the amount of experience, a winner, a leader. But who knows? And of course, we need a proper centre defending midfielder, CDM. A CDM who can win and pass. Right now, Fred and McTominay, they are doing either or. And it's either, and let's face it, their passing is not the best. Passing is not the best. And what they have is their robustness to break down the play, yes. But we need somebody to break down the play and then pass the ball to your Brunos, to your Pogbas, to your this and that. We need a breaker and a passer. This is where we need to get a proper footballer in to do this job. And once we have that, then we can see the likes of Donny play in the center. Then we can, because right now Donny cannot play with a Fred or a McTominay alone because there's leakage there. You leak to the defense, and knowing that our defense itself is leaking, it will then Because goals will go in and all that. So now we're kind of playing very defensive, like you can say, in a sense. But still, we have the geniuses like Bruno up there. Uh, Greenwood, Cavani has been a blessing for us. Definitely, bringing back the number seven feel and doing the job right. And I know I go think about this. You think that the reason why Cavani asked for the number seven jersey was because when he was in PSG with Di Maria, of course he'll probably have asked Di Maria about Manchester, about United and all that. And Di Maria said probably, I'm guessing, didn't give nice words about us, but it's kind of rubbing it in the face of Di Maria. Like, what, I'll go to United. I'll take the number that you owe, and I show you that I can be I can be a fan favorite, and he's not doing anything wrong right now. Cavani is basically in our attack what is really needed right now. The combination of experience, movement, and a lot of examples that our younger strikers can look up to. And Cavani has been great, you know. So yeah, everybody as well, was very skeptical when Cavani came in, but he has been great, you know. All right. So yeah, we have to strengthen our team, as I said. Centre back, centre defending midfielder, CDM, centre defensive midfielder, and then attacking players, but maybe a right winger. But we got Ahmad. But I feel that those two positions are the main positions that we need to concentrate on. And then the third one is, uh, yes, we need it as well, but these two is priority. We cannot go and get like the attacking player first and then miss out on getting a centre back or CDM, because it'll just end up playing double pivot again, and it'll be very frustrating again. So the board has to back Oli with what he wants. This is our chance. You have to back. You have to back Oli. Okay, then thirdly about this season is uh the ESL, European Super League. Wow, that was really a big earthquake that shook the Premier League. Everybody was like, "What the fuck is going on?" This is what happens when the rich try to get richer and all that. Yeah, some people might make a what you call it, an excuse or a case for the Glazers and this other bunch of guys who try to who exit the Premier League, try to make a case for them and say that, you must understand that these clubs are also affected by the pandemic, and they are, their wages that they must pay the players, the staff, and all that. So they have to look out for themselves to make money, But yeah, it's true. But I gotta say, the Glazers done fuck all for United before the pandemic as well. Old Trafford has been having leakage, and Old Trafford has not been refurbished for a very long time. So no matter how you want to hide it, it was just the these rich people who have nothing, no idea about football at all. What is the offside rules? I don't think so. They know, you know. And the Glazers being vice chairman for the European Super League is just probably a business thing. Okay, this is how business people fuck up human element like sports. And some of you may know, I'm a musician as well, and I know how business people fuck up the music industry. Okay, uh so this is how business people try to fuck up football. But of course the fans came together, and we didn't give them a chance. And it didn't take off, and they all fell flat on their asses. And fucking Ed Woodward was is out. He's out. He's out. Ed Woodward is out. That's a good thing. Definitely a good thing. So yeah, and the reason why I feel that the Glazers out protest, with the Liverpool game and all that, it was pretty insane as well, is because before this, I believe that the Glazers could deflect the situation to the manager. They could always deflect their fuck ups to the manager. Like for instance, when Mourinho was there, we know the players that Mourinho wanted, but he didn't get. But of course, with Mourinho's personality and his the way he is, it didn't work out for him. It's partly his own fault as well. But they were very readily to push it to the manager. Then the manager get all the the criticism and everything be fall on the manager's lap, and the fans as well was, oh, get Mourinho, 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 but not looking at the fucking problem. And the Glazers have been, they have been avoiding this. They have always avoided being pinpointed. And this season, however, they could not run. The reason why I tell you they could not run is because the fans have more patience for Oli. Is that Oli is a Man United man? The fans had more patience for Oli, more than the patience they had for Mourinho, more than Van Gaal, more than Moyes, definitely. So they had that patience for Oli. And when you have that patience for your manager, you then start to open your eyes and see clearly where the actual fucking problem is. Where the fucking problem is, and it has been the Glazers who have been robbing us dry, robbing this club. With such a big club, but uh, we've fallen down the pecking order of how to say, what's the word I'm looking for? Quality, in the sense of premium, like Old Trafford. You look at the Etihad, you look at Spurs Stadium, and then you look at Old Trafford. It's sad, it's rain falling down from here and all that, and then the Greater Manchester area, like the place around Manchester City itself, the the way the infrastructures and all, they are coming up and all that. The around United is looking very gloom because we are not giving back. What the Glazers are doing is they're just taking, paying off the debts and all that, and they're not giving back to the club. And that is a problem that has been going on for a long time. So that's why the problem has been deep, deep, deep. The problem is so deep, and it's not only the manager. A lot of fans think it's the manager. Get the manager, I'll get a new manager and change everything. No, it's a culture change. It's a tradition change. It's a system change. And that's what Fergie did as well when he came in. I'm not. I don't want to say. I'm not saying Fergie and Solskjaer are the same at all. But this is what Fergie did. When he came in United. If you haven't watched the new documentary yet, never give it. Go and watch it. But this is what he did. When he came in, he went to youth games. He went to youth games and he saw how terrible our youth system was. He went in and gave a hammering to the youth team, which is out of his jurisdiction actually. But he went into the youth squad in front of the youth coaches and all that. I think it was Harrison, I think, and gave it to the players there. And the coaches were like, you cross the line. He said, no, I'm here. I'm the first team coach. These players are going to be my players someday. So I have to rectify it. Then he changed the whole system with the scouts, the this and that. And that's where, we have to understand what United is. Every club has its own identity, and we have lost our identity. A lot of us, as fans, we don't realize how deep the problem goes. It goes really deep. It's not just about the 90 minutes on the field, whether you play well or not. The problem goes deep. There's a whole culture change, whole mentality change, the whole belief change, from top to bottom, everything. And that's where I feel that we are kind of on the right track right now. So yeah. So now coming back to the football side of it, the Europa League finals. We have to win it now, guys. We have to win it. It's against Villarreal. Yes, Emery is a Europa League veteran, as you say, winning it I think 4 times. But we have to win this because this Europa League can be the catalyst to next season, to taking a step into the right direction finally, and with the backing, hopefully that Oli gets. This Europa Cup will give the belief to the players in the team who have never won anything yet to have that step to push forward next season. And I'm really looking forward to tomorrow night, tomorrow morning, 3 o'clock on Thursday here in Malaysia. And I hope we win it. So, I don't jinx anything yet, but it could be a catalyst to something more because if you guys don't know, I think during 1991, we won the UEFA Cup Winners' Cup against Barcelona, and that kind of we won that cup, and then the following season, I think was it the following season or the '92 season, we won the league because it gave us that belief, that bunch of players that believe that we can fucking do this. Yes, the Cup Winners' Cup wasn't the Champions League as well. Cup Winners' Cup was the second tier trophy. So I'm not saying that everything's the same, like, we got a young number 11 in a team of seniors and all that. Too many similarities. But uh, I'm looking forward to the game. I really hope we win because I know then we can capitalize on that. As I said, it can be a catalyst towards next season and building the squad, making us better. All right. So yeah, those are my views of this season. Second place, as I said, it's not where we want to be. Of course, we want to be the top of the table, but it's a step in the right direction. And I believe that the feeling of the team itself, as I said, the feel of the team itself. I even feel like Paul Pogba might just stay. Because of the way Ollie is handling the situation, and at the same time, there's nobody I think willing to probably buy Pogba with the amount of that he's going to be up for sale for, because there's no news. Isn't it surprising that there's the season is coming to an end? The season has ended, but there's no news about Paul Pogba moving like crazy as how it was last season. So this, I feel like, Oli is kind of managed the situation well. Have managed to shut Mino Raiola up a bit this season, and that's great. That's really great. And okay, last thing on the agenda is just before I go, lah, okay, guys. So as I said, I'll try to be more consistent next season. When the season starts, try to think of more ideas on how I can collaborate with other people, other fan channels, and that would be great. To uh, if only the pandemic was was done, as the pandemic is not and the cases are not skyrocketing as it is right now. Really great to have like sit down with United fans and have a conversation, and even not even United fans, even with football fans from different clubs and all that. Especially show that how show Malaysia is a football loving nation, and we would obviously like to show that to the masses as well. And well, last thing I want to say is this this is just fucking hilarious. Like, I'm just going to come out and say it. You remember at the end of last season, when Liverpool won the league, I remember Sky and a lot of pundits and all that. They actually put out the notion that that Liverpool team the greatest ever Premier League, the greatest ever Premier League team. I remember Jamie Carragher and all that putting out the argument: is this Liverpool team? Is Van Dijk the greatest centre back ever in the Premier League? Is this Liverpool team the greatest Liverpool team in the Premier League? This season showed why this Liverpool team is not. Because in order to be the best team in the Premier League, you have to show consistency. To be the best champion ever, you have to show consistency. And this Liverpool team did not manage to do that. So I just gotta say that was freaking funny, because I remember watching all these pundits having these conversations and debates. Is Liverpool the best English champions ever in the Premier League? Okay lah, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, like this video, please do share it out and share your comments with me and let me know what you think. And let's look forward to next season. And the Euros is here. Obviously, I'm a Portugal supporter. I hope Portugal wins it because Portugal's team is pretty insane. But Group F is insane. Germany, France, and Hungary, and Portugal. So yeah, I'm gonna be watching that as well. But yeah, on our side, United, let's win the Europa League. Let's just win it. Go there and kill it because we have the players to fucking win it. And hopefully it's catalyst, as I said, for brighter future ahead for our United squad. And oh yeah, just before I leave, almost forgot. This was amazing, now guys. Okay, last game of the season. When was the last time you saw a United team full of youth like that? Full of youth players. Let's say lah. Okay, let's just count. You had Dean Anderson. Okay, United you play. Tuan Zebe there. All right. You had Brendan Williams you had Brendan Williams there. You had okay. Let's say Ahmad, kind of young player, play the youth as well. Blah blah. Okay, can. You had Shortirik who came in. Lenga. You had Hannibal. You had 7 players from the youth in a team at one time. United. When was the last time you saw that in a United team? When was the last time you saw that? So that was another thing that showed me, kind of gave me a hint that we are on the right direction. Because as you know, the United identity is youth. Always focus on the youth because the youth will win you things consistently for years to come. So that's what I gotta say. Thank you so much once again for watching. It's a long video. I know it's a season review, but hell, please watch it lah. You have time, and please spread out the video. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Glory, glory, Man United. Get in!